Today is starting out strong.
The power's out, so we can't turn any of the heat on.
But spring is right around the corner. We live in mud. We're like pigs.
At least there's no poo in the mud.
That's true. Nothing can ruin our day.
It smells really bad in this mask, and I don't want to believe it's my breath.
Except maybe a huge problem.
I never would have guessed that there was a shortage on insulation.
And more snow.
We live on the North Pole. What's up, guys, and good morning. We are about to head out into the frozen cave, my onion of despair, if you will. And today the power is out. So yesterday, Dean got the furnace up and running. I could literally walk down into the crawl space, flick a switch, and we'd have nice warm heat just filling up the addition, and we could be wearing t-shirts out there. It would be great. But the power's out, so we can't turn any of the heat on. We're lucky that we even have light coming through the windows. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but Grayson and Brandon did an amazing job yesterday of insulating a lot of the upper level. Probably like 60% of it is done. They're gonna start knocking that out again. I am gonna start trying to install our new kitchen exhaust fan. It used to be mounted on the back of the house on the outside, and now I bought an inline fan that's gonna be mounted inside the wall. We're gonna build like a bookcase around it. So this is probably the last thing that I have to install as far as like ducting or venting or any of that stuff goes. Once this is installed, I'll be done with that aspect, which will be really nice, and then I can start helping insulate.
All right, Dexter's laboratory.
Oh, I gotta show you what Dean did to me.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a face.
It's like a Ninja Turtle or something.
That's hilarious.
How's it look up there?
It looks amazing.
Good.
Looks like way far.
Yeah, we got a good footage yesterday.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Well, I'm realizing that I can't just tape this together. I need like little sheet metal screws to attach all of the ducting to the fan. It's also like 10:15, and we have to meet Scott at 11, and he's like 45 minutes away.
Okay.
So we're gonna go load up in the truck. We're heading down to pick up our next pallet of insulation. My house.
We're looking for a big pallet. It should be pretty visible, right?
Attention all drivers.
Can't find it?
I'm here. Are you on the east or the west side of the building?
I'm on the west side of the building. There you go. All the way to the back. You pull in, you'll see a big pallet of insulation sitting there, not right in front of it.
All right, sounds good.
Pull it past it in case they can try to load it for us. Good morning, or afternoon, whatever we are.
You ready for this?
Yes. Looks like fun, doesn't it?
Yep.
Maybe heavy.
Okay, hold it. Here we go.
Perfect.
Gravy. You got it, my friend.
Awesome, thank you.
No problem.
I can get the safe and sound from Lowe's, but nobody carries this.
I never would have guessed that there was a shortage on insulation.
It's really weird. It's something to do with Utah. They'll deliver to Wyoming, to Colorado, to Nevada, and to Idaho. And they won't deliver to Utah. So you can just buy as many of these bags as you want. They'll just bring it down to you on a truck. But like Utah, they don't service. And it's like So who services Utah?
I have the safe and sound being delivered. Pretty much everything you're going to need except for maybe a couple bags.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you, Scott.
Appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Honestly, it is so amazing the community that we have. People like Scott. And Scott has just been like so outstanding, always going out of his way, always hooking us up. He helped us with the roof, and like he's a roofing supplier. He doesn't even do insulation, but he's like going out of his way because he has these connections to try and help us get insulation because he knows that we need it. Basically, he's hopefully going to be able to supply us with enough pallets per week that we'll be able to keep working until we get all the insulation done.
It's just crazy that insulation is like rationed the way it is.
It's something to do with Rockwool. Like Rockwool has some allocation that they only allow these suppliers to distribute certain amounts, and I don't understand it because like what's the point of letting a distributor sell one pallet?
Right.
Like why does it matter if somebody, like yeah, of course you don't want somebody coming in and buying all of the product,
Well, and
but like
like nothing would ever require one pallet.
yeah, it's,
No job.
It's very weird. It's
Yeah.
like yeah, if you just had one pallet.
Unless you're doing one room, but that doesn't make any sense.
If anybody knows
Yeah.
why they're doing this, why the allocations are this way, please let us know in the comments because I'm totally ignorant to it. I'm just like throwing darts in the dark and I don't know why they do that, but I do know it's frustrating.
But a little less frustrating thanks to people like Scott. So seriously, Scott, thank you so much. While we're out, we're gonna stop here at Home Depot just because we need to get some more drywall screws for that exhaust fan, a couple other things, and it's just one of those places that Trent cannot get away from.
I feel like I live 20% of my life here.
And it is patio and grilling season at Home Depot. Not at our house, but down here.
I literally never have to pee, and then like right while I'm searching for something at Home Depot, it's always like the most pee moment I've ever had.
Maybe you're pregnant.
Probably. Would explain a lot.
Almost got stuck in the driveway, but we got it unstuck.
Frank is just loving life right now. Frank, are you a good boy? You don't have to get up, it's okay. Oh. Ah. Boom. Okay, more is coming, so be careful.
Ready?
Boom. Was that fun?
12 bags. Looks like so much. We need 80 of these.
Oh, what? 80
We need
more?
75 of the ones that we already have 48 of.
Wow.
And then we need like 40 or 50 of the other ones. It's enough insulation to like make an enormous castle on the deck.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's literally what we're doing, is we're framing with insulation.
We're filling the framing with insulation.
I want her to notice
Are you a happy dog?
what I
Are
don't
you a happy
notice.
dog over there?
Space between us now, it's just
Good
like
boy.
miles.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Oh, sad day.
We can put it back. If you really want to.
That's so funny. It definitely makes it easier for them to get in and out without that wreath on the door.
Only half the size of the other one.
Really?
Now we're gonna drill a hole.
Okay.
Might be better to do this one doesn't like to stack. This one does.
Trent's weapon of choice. Hole saw.
Channy's.
Channy's and a hole saw. Beefcake hole saw.
Big boy. Most people would probably just like trace and
Yeah.
cut out a 6-inch hole.
A jigsaw or something?
But it's just so much nicer to drill a perfect 6-inch hole and then that pipe slides into it and like fits it really tightly. It's
Chef's kiss, as they say.
really beneficial.
Just gotta aim it perfectly. It looks like a spaceship. Eso no bueno. Let there be light.
It's a nice, ooh, a nail.
A nail? Oh my gosh. So? Sí, claro.
Huh?
You don't have pipe. This guy, okay.
I just
Can't wait to be king.
can't wait to be king. Me and Simba.
Yeah. Alright, how well has Dean taught you?
Not very well. Dean couldn't have done it better.
It's not going to fit. It's the wrong size.
Not need your lift right now.
Oh yeah? Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. Alright, one side is in, other side definitely not gonna fit. Ain't no way, no how. Hey! You did it! Hardest install ever. Okay, are you all wired up?
All wired up. Just gotta put this electrical cover on here.
Okay, and then we test her?
Yep, and you can fire it up. See if we have an extractor fan again.
We have been living without a kitchen exhaust or extraction fan for probably about 6 months now. Long enough that I almost forgot that we even had one. But I'm very, very excited to be able to use it again because when food gets smelly or when we're cooking bacon, mostly, those things really come in handy.
All right.
Looks good?
Good as she'll ever be.
All right. Let's go turn her on and see if she works. Anything? You hear it already?
In there. Yeah, it turns on as soon as you turn the switch.
It's quiet.
You have to wait until the damper opens.
Okay, here. Yay! Good job. Super excited that Trent was able to get the exhaust fan installed and working again because it is going to be huge being able to use that while I'm cooking dinners. Thank you so much. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to be able to do it for a minute there, but he pulled through. He made it happen and it's working perfectly. The guys are continuing to insulate. I think we're going to start cleaning things up for the day. But we will be picking this back up first thing tomorrow morning. Sometimes it feels like my life is consumed with emails and it just takes so much longer when I have to read through an entire email before I realize it's a scam. And that's why I love Delete Me, is because they protect your online identity and actually remove all of your information from third-party websites selling your information to target you for different advertisements and promotional messaging that actually is just a waste of time. If you are as frustrated with robocalls and spam emails as I am, then you need Delete Me as well. And today's video is sponsored by Delete Me. I've been using Delete Me for a few months now, and they actually send you a detailed report of all the ways they've been able to remove your name and personal information off of third-party websites, so you can see in real time how effective the service is. It's amazing, and they're actually expanding some of their core benefits to include family plans, so everyone in your family can actually have Delete Me fight on their behalf to have your information protected and secured online. Their simplified management plans offer the perfect peace of mind to make sure your digital footprint and your family's digital footprint is secured. And right now, if you click our link in the description below or go to joindeleteme.com/Trent Allie, you'll actually get 20% off all consumer plans. It's definitely worth it, and it's so easy to take advantage of. Thanks again to Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna finish up these emails and get back to work. You're Grayson?
Yeah.
morning.
It's Brandon.
Hi, buddy.
Wait, can you say hi to him?
Hi.
I got a coat on.
You got a coat on?
It's his working
Very
coat.
cool coat.
It's a working coat, huh?
Where are you gonna work? In there. Pull your pants up. Oh, it is warm. Is it springtime?
Maybe.
What's going on? The heat is on. Okay, this is, I think, one of the first days we've actually been able to be back here with the furnace turned on. The heat is running, but also it's warm outside today, so maybe that's gonna help melt some of the snow in the igloo around this house and warm it up in the addition. What is the Teflon tape for?
It's for the fittings that we have to install so that we can install the anti-scald valve. It's basically the last thing that we have to do in order to like hit our checklist for 4-way is get this valve installed that makes it so that water, if it's hotter than 120 degrees, can't come out of the tub so that you can't get scalded. So
That's a good thing,
yeah.
especially for kids. Leo has been here. That's really cute. I am really excited for us to get some lights in here because I don't know if it's just the snow against the windows, but it is so dark. And as soon as we insulate the walls and like cover up the wall openings, it's gonna get even darker in here.
That room has some light coming through and some's bouncing off of the snow, which like kind of gives it some light. But over here, there's like almost zero light coming through this window.
And once this wall is blocked
Once this
off,
wall's insulated,
yeah, it's gonna be dark.
there's gonna be zero light.
Itchy?
And yeah, who's trying to touch? There's a lot of like debris up there.
Yeah, we don't touch it.
I'm like, it's itchy.
You look so cute today, Leo.
Too tight? Is that better? Okay.
Okay, see ya.
Mom,
Yeah?
outside.
Okie dokie. You
Yeah.
got kidney muscles?
These guys?
Yeah?
I don't know what those are called.
I don't know, your back muscles?
Sore.
From golf.
I went golfing yesterday.
Ah, how'd you play?
Pretty good, actually. 93.
Oh, nice. Not bad for the beginning of the
Broke
season.
100, so
Yeah.
that's a big plus.
Nice. Golf season is upon us. That means summertime is right around the corner. Not over here, but somewhere close by.
All right, so unfortunately, first thing we got to do this morning is run to Home Depot. I know it feels like we go there every single day, and I feel this more than anyone, trust me. But I also have this big box of all these extra odds and ends that I've bought from Home Depot, like, you know, in times past that I always forget to take back. So I'm going to take all this stuff back with me, return it all, and then I've got to get some foam, some Teflon tape, some wire, just a handful of things so that we can finish wrapping up little odds and ends. Brandon and Grayson are going to be stuffing insulation in the walls back there, and hopefully we'll be back soon to get our thermostatic control anti-scald valve installed, and then hopefully run some wire for our power blinds that are going to go in the main bedroom.
I love returning things because even though you've already spent the money, there's just something about the act of making a return that feels like, oh, you're getting free money back. Now, where can I spend this free money? What else can I buy? So this huge pile of returns makes me very happy. It might not look like much to you, but there's a little tiny patch of dirt right here, which means things are thawing, summertime is coming, it's starting to warm up. I just cannot reiterate enough how excited I am to be done with this winter.
You only my mind. No matter how hard I try. You only my mind.
Man, this truck could really use a bath.
But every time we wash it, we got to drive through the mud.
I know, we live in mud. We're like pigs.
At least there's no poo in the mud.
That's true. Okay, well, slightly annoying. We were only able to return maybe like a quarter of the stuff in Trent's box of goodies, probably because they're so old that Home Depot wouldn't accept those returns after like 90 days. But we did get a bunch of store credit back, so we're gonna spend that store credit immediately on all the stuff we need to get done today.
Back hurts.
Lumbar support.
First, we're gonna go try and find me a lumbar brace because my back is like not getting any better. I keep going to the masseuse and the chiropractor and trying to get everything figured out, and like I go to bed and it seems okay, and then I wake up and I'm in like legitimate pain. And so it's really hard for me to be lifting things and carrying things and doing stuff at work. So I'm gonna grab a lumbar brace. Hopefully that's gonna help my back kind of take some of the pressure off so that it can heal a little bit faster. And kind of to take a little bit of a break from jiu-jitsu so that my body can heal. But yeah, let's do that. We got to get some insulation, some Teflon tape, and then we'll come back and get this wire for the power blinds.
Perfect. Got it. Aha. Large, medium, there's no smalls. I don't even fit the medium. They only have mediums and larges, so I tried on the medium just for size and it doesn't fit me at all. So you gotta try it on and at least make sure it fits you. Oh yeah, you got plenty of space.
Yeah,
You gotta wear the straps.
could be better.
It's better than nothing. The real testament of summer being right around the corner. I go through work hats a lot faster than I've ever expected because they just get sun bleached and sweaty and gross. Switching it up. First summer hat of the season. Ah, summertime!
And you got a pallet of 24-inch, and your sound and save is here now too.
Sweet. All right.
And then I will run over. I'll go over Tuesday now that I know I can fit it in one truck. I'll go over Tuesday and pick up the pallet so you don't have to, and I'll zip that up to you.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna keep doing this until we get it all.
That's music to my ears. At least we're getting 3 pallets a week, so hopefully in 3 weeks or something we'll have this thing figured out. All right, well, it looks like Scott has pulled through yet again. He's got 2 more pallets of insulation at Roofer's Supply. They're gonna bring those up on Monday, Brandon and Scott, and we're just gonna be insulating our butts off for probably the next 2 weeks is my guess, and hopefully it doesn't take that long, and hopefully we can make it happen quicker than that. But needless to say, we're gonna be warm here in a bit.
Did you just turn it onto 4-wheel drive? In the driveway? You made it all the way up in 2-wheel drive? It is springtime! Whoa! It is a definite roller coaster trying to get up here though. I am excited for the driveway to melt. Whew. Nice, nice. Ooh. Hi, dogs. Hi, good dogs.
We don't need to go upstairs now.
Is that a house?
It's called a mask.
Mask?
Yeah, to protect him when he's putting on insulation. Ooh.
I'm going in.
All right, good luck, my friend. You got this.
Smells really bad in this mask, and I don't want to believe it's my breath. It could be.
Probably.
All right, I'm gonna try to lighten the load on you guys. So I'm just gonna start cutting bales open and fitting everything where full boys fit.
Okay.
And then you guys can do the ones
Fill
that need
in.
to be cut, yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of these should be, I think this is a 4-foot gap. So like all those lower sections should just be a full back.
Should be. Where's the tape?
At least some of them are. I'll start doing that and let's see how quickly we can bust this out.
This is a very exciting, transformative part, but it is so messy, so itchy, and even though it's like the most organic, natural type of insulation you can get based out of all the other insulations, it's still not great to breathe in. So everybody is masked up, suited up, gloved up, and trying really hard to just like have a little bit of a protective barrier against the insulation. So I am going to wish them well and probably take myself out of here because I don't think it's one of the better things to be breathing for me right now. But it is going fast. We also just take a second to appreciate Dean's handiwork. Look at this. This is a masterpiece. I feel like ductwork is one of those things you just kind of take for granted in a house. Like, oh yeah, there's the vents, there's the ducts, but seeing someone put it all together piece by piece, like it's fully custom in every single house. You have to create the entire system. It takes a long time, and Dean did such a good job. This looks so cool. Where are you? Oh wow, you're way back there.
Down in the Dean door.
You're through the Dean door. We are insulating the crawl space, which is expensive. Not my first choice, but it is required. And I think Trent is gonna be working on that right now.
I'm not wearing a full Tyvek suit. I've got glasses and I've got respiratory protection and gloves and everything. But since the guys have the suits on, they're doing all of the cutting and all of the small pieces that have to get torn because that just puts so much more fibers into the air. I'm trying to do the full pieces down here. I'm just trying to knock this crawl space out as quickly as possible. I don't know what time it is, but we got a couple hours of the day left at least, so I'm gonna see if I can get all these pieces put in down here. Should be able to do it. As you can see, I've got rock wool insulation in everywhere except for the very end bays, so they're blocked. Most likely gonna have to be cut. Got everything done on this side except for the very ends. It's gonna be like a little 1 foot section in there, and then the parts that are blocked. So worked my butt off to try and get this done, and it's pretty much complete. These guys have been up here working away, getting the rest of this wall insulation in. This room is done except for the foam board that needs to go against the foundation. We don't have that yet, so we'll be doing that soon. We're plugging away. All right, so this is the thermostatic mixing valve that they wanted us to install on our tub fill for the freestanding tub. I guess this type of device is built into all tub faucets or all tub rough-in valves, except for freestanding tubs. So you have to install one of these. What this does is it makes it so that if water that's hotter than 120 degrees is gonna come out of the hot spout, kind of like mediates it with cold water to make sure that no hotter than 120 degree water can come out of the hot spout. And now I've got to put the fittings on it, and then we've got to go cut our water system apart and install it. I think I've figured out how I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna be easy, and it's most likely gonna make a mess, but as long as I can get an elbow on each side of here with basically no extra pipe on the sides and the elbows are turned upwards, I think I can get this installed in a place that's gonna make sense. Like with most things plumbing, when we start tackling these stupid little tasks, I thought I needed, 20 of those white things. Then I thought maybe 25 would be good. And now that I'm getting into it, I've got to add extra fittings to make these things line up. I probably need like 40 of those little white things. So we're gonna have to pick some of those up another day so that I can finish this. I've got pretty much as far as I can without getting more parts. So this task will have to wait until tomorrow.
Summertime, summertime, love's in its prime. Summertime, summertime, everything's just fine.
It's a cookie.
Do you like it?
It's a cookie.
It's a cookie.
It's a stroop waffle.
It's a vessel.
How far did you guys get?
To the living room.
Wow! All the way from upstairs, the stairwell, the back bedroom, the bathroom, the second bedroom, to living room. And how was the crawl space?
So much fun.
Yeah? You want to go back?
Yeah, can't wait. I might just go back right now. I got a lot of the stuff done in the small part of the crawl space where you have to actually crawl around.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started working on the thermostatic valve, but ran out of parts.
Oh, no.
And then that should finally complete our tick list for the 4-way.
Cool.
Pretty soon. I kind of need to spray foam the ceiling, so.
It's warm enough.
No, not really. I think there's still snow on top of the roof, and if there's snow on the roof, I can't do it.
Okay, well, after this weekend, it might be time.
That's right, and then it's going to snow on Monday.
No. Are you serious?
It said 50% chance.
No.
Yeah, it's only like this. It said that it was supposed to be 50 degrees, even though it said frozen mix. So
Probably just be a little.
Frozen mix anywhere means
Yeah.
snow here. Oh.
We live on the North Pole. But anyway, it's Friday, and it's the weekend, and we're calling it a day, so.
So good night.
That's me going to sleep. That's me taking a nap right now. Things are moving along. We have gotten some insulation, but unfortunately, there is this like shortage of rock wool insulation.
Yeah, it's weird. I thought like we were done with supply and demand shortages from COVID, but like I don't know if this is lingering from that or if this is its own thing, but we have had such a difficult time trying to get insulation for this edition.
Basically, if we need it, there's going to be a shortage.
Yeah,
That's
why?
just the only thing that has to happen is every time we need something, there's some problem with getting that material. So
Yeah.
hopefully there's not a drywall shortage here coming up soon.
Scott was saying that commercial projects have an 8 to 10 month long wait list for insulation.
It's a good thing we are not commercial.
I know, it's ridiculous. So we're trying, we're powering through slowly but surely.
Yeah, we're just glad to be making any progress, and
Yeah.
we hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys did, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already,
Thanks again to Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
The chairs are on the table. The floor has been swept. It's closing time and I'm a little tired. It's a long time since I've slept.